Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? I think you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Mohammad Yamin Apu, an assistant teacher of mathematics, National Ideal English Version School morning shift. Today I am going to take a higher math class for the student of class 9. So my student, let's start, okay? Our today's topic is exercise 11.3 basic discussion. That means exercise 11.3 will be discussed today, and question number 1 and question number 2 of exercise 11.3 we will solve today. Your lecture number is 10 for the annual term examination. You have no homework today for this class, okay? Dear students, first of all the basic discussion, okay? The chapter 11 and exercise 11.3. In exercise 11.3 is very important to know about the slope. Okay. To know the slope, first of all we need to know the coordinate. Suppose P is a point. Suppose P is a point and the coordinate of P is x, y. Here we know that x is called abscissa. X is called abscissa and this y's name is ordinate. So any point P, x, y, where x is called abscissa and y is called ordinate. Okay, dear students, now what is the slope? Suppose this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay, now this point is our origin. Suppose there are 2 points. Suppose there are 2 points. This point's name is suppose 2, 2. Okay. And another point, suppose it's 1 minus 1. It is 1 minus 1. These 2 points suppose are given. Then we can add these 2 points. If we add these 2 points, then there will be a slope for x-axis. This is the slope m for the x-axis, okay? And we are going to find out the formula of slope. We need to know the formula of slope here to solve any kind of problem, okay? My dear students, what is the formula of slope? Slope is equal to a fraction where we have our denominator and the numerator, okay? Slope, the formula of finding out the slope. Slope is defined as m, okay? Indicated with the letter m. Slope is m in everywhere in your book, okay? Slope m equal to the fraction where our numerator will be the change of coordinate of y. Y means what? Ordinate. So you can write down change of coordinate of ordinate. And denominator will be change of coordinate of abscissa. That means change of coordinate of x. Okay, x means abscissa. So what is the change of coordinate of ordinate and what is the change of coordinate of abscissa? Suppose there are 2 points are given. Suppose there are 2 points are given. One point is A is x1, y1, and another point is given here. Suppose B is x2, y2. Then what will be our slope? Slope can be determined when there are 2 points are given, okay? And from this 2 points we can find out the change of ordinate and change of coordinate of abscissa. I repeat, my dear students, if the 2 points are given, then we can find out the change of coordinate of ordinate and the change of coordinate of abscissa. That's why we can find out the slope, because slope equal to change of coordinate of ordinate and divide by change of coordinate of abscissa. So what is the change of coordinate of ordinate here? For point A and B, the change of coordinate of ordinate will be y1 minus y2, and the change of coordinates of abscissa will be x1 minus x2. Okay, so our slope m will be equal to y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. Or the different way we can find out the m also like this way, or we can write down m equal to y2 minus y1. It will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1, because I told you that the change of the coordinate of ordinate and the change of the coordinate of abscissa, this is also the change of the ordinate, this is also the change of the ordinates. We can write down y1 minus y2, or we can write down y2 minus y1. Both are the change of the ordinates, and we can also write down x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1, because these two also are the change of the ordinate. But there is a condition for this value of m. The condition will be x1 can't be equal to x2 for both of the cases. Okay, x1 can't be equal to x2 because of what? Because we know that in any fraction denominator can't be equal to 0. Denominator can't be equal to 0. If the denominator, suppose this one, x1 minus x2, I am writing this one here, x1 minus x2 can't be equal to 0 because denominator can't be equal to 0. So x1 minus x2 can't be equal to 0. Now we can transfer this x2 to the right side. We'll have x1 is not equal to x2. Okay, so this is our condition. And for the right side, x2 minus x1, for this one the condition is same, because of why? Because the denominator can't be equal to 0. Again x2 minus x1 can't be equal to 0. So we can write down x2 is equal to x1 is not equal to x1, because when we transfer the x1 into the right side, it will be x2 is not equal to x1. So x1 can't be equal to x2 in this formula. Okay, that means that the denominator can't be equal to 0. Okay, now my dear students, when this happens, that means when we will find out that the x1 and x2 are equal, then we can't determine the slope, but the straight line will be parallel to y-axis. I repeat again, when we find out that x1 and x2 are equal to each other, then the slope can't be determined. Okay, but the straight line will be parallel to y-axis. Okay, I hope you have understood. Now from this formula we can find out the slope of these 2 points. Suppose these 2 points are given, we need to find out the slope of these 2 points. Slope will be what? I am doing the rough here. It's m equal to change of the ordinate divided by change of the abscissa. Okay, now change of the ordinate means y1 minus y2. So y1 is 2 here and y2 is minus 1. So minus 1 divided by x1 minus x2. So 2 minus 1. It's 2 minus 1. That's equal to what? It's 2 minus and minus will make plus. 2 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So it will be 3 by 1. That's equal to 3. So slope will be 3 for these 2 given point. Okay. Slope m equal to 3 for these given 2 points. I hope, dear students, you have understood how to find out the slope. And dear students, suppose there are 2 points, 3 points, 4 points or 5 points are given, and the question says that the points are collinear. Collinear means what? Collinear means the points are lies in the same straight line. Suppose there is another point here. Suppose this is 3t. Okay, suppose this is 3t, and the question says that these 3 points are collinear. Then these 3 points are collinear means the slope of these 2 points, suppose this is A, this is B and this is C, then the A, B, C 3 points are lies in the same straight line, because these 3 points are collinear is said in the question. So dear students, the slope of A and B is equal to will be the slope of B and C. I repeat, when the 3 lines are collinear is said, then the slope of AB and the slope of BC will be equal to each other. Or you can write down the slope of AB and the slope of AC are equal to each other. Okay. So like this kind of problem we will face in the next time. Now I am going to solve question number 1 and question number 2 from your exercise 11.3. I have written down already the question in the left side of the board. We'll have a look. The questions are in exercise 11.3. The first question is, in each case below, find the slope of the straight line passing through the points A and B. The 2 points for the each case are given, A and B. Okay, and we need to find out the slope of the line AB. The straight line AB slope need to determine. And my dear students, when 2 points are given, already we know the formula to find out the slope. So how we can solve this one? Look at the board. It's exercise 11.3, question number 1, sub question number 1. Sub question number 1 is, you can write down, given 2 points are A is 5 minus 2 and B 2 1. So the slope M is equal to change of the ordinates of the change of the coordinates of the ordinate divided by change of the coordinate of abscissa. So y1 minus y2, it will be minus 2 is y1 and minus y2 means 1, divide by x1 minus x2, x1 is 5 minus x2 means 2. So this is our slope. Now we can calculate this one easily. Minus 2 and minus 1 makes minus 3, divide by 5 minus 2 makes 3. Now you can cut down 3 and 3, it will be minus 1. It will be minus 1. So slope is minus 1 for this 2 point. That means the AB line's slope will be minus 1. This is our answer. Okay. Now for activity for the sub question number 2, 3 and 4, I am doing only the solution. You will arrange the language by yourself. Okay. Now activity 2 is 2 points are here 3, 5 and minus 1, minus 1. The 2 points are 3, 5 and minus 1, minus 1. Now we need to find out the slope. So M will be x1 minus, y1 minus y2. y1 is 5, y2 minus y2. y2 is minus 1. Divide by x1 minus x2. x1 is 3 minus x2 is minus 1. So that one equal to how much? It's 5 minus and minus will make plus sign 1. Divide by 3 minus and minus sign will make plus sign 1. That means 6 by 4. So our answer will be 3 by 2. If we reduce this one into the lowest term, we will find out 3 by 2. Okay, it's an easy calculation. Now number 3, sub number 3 can be solved as like this one. The 2 points are tt and t square t. Dear students, you must be careful about the abscissa, about the abscissa of this coordinates. There are 2 coordinates are given. The abscissa are t and t square. These 2 are not equal. If the abscissas are equal to each other, then we can't determine the slope. Okay, remember this one. So the slope M will be here is y1 minus y2. y1 is t, y2 is also t. Divided by x1 is t, x2 is t square. So we find out on the top is 0. Divide by something, it's t minus t square, so it's equal to 0. Because when we divide 0 by any number, it will be 0. So slope is 0 for activity 3. Now activity 4. Activity 4 is so easy. Also it's the point is t plus 1. The points are t plus 1, and another point is 3t 3t, 5t plus 1. Okay, these two coordinates are given. Now we can find out the slope because the abscissas are not equal, so we can find out the slope. Now y1 minus y2, that means t plus 1 minus 5t plus 1, okay, divide by x minus x1. X is x1 minus x2, sorry, x1 minus x2 is x1 is t minus x2 is 3t. This one equal to t plus 1 minus is distributed in 5 t's and 1, so minus 5t minus 1 will be here, divide by t minus 3t, it will be minus 2i's t. That's equal to t minus 5t, it will be minus 4t. 1 minus 1, so it will be omitted because plus 1 and minus 1 can be omitted to each other. Divide by minus twice t. So if we divide both the denominator and numerator by minus 2 and by t, it will be cut down. That means t will be cut down, and if we divide both the denominator and numerator by minus 2, we'll get 2 here. So slope for the activity, the sub question number 4 is 2. Okay, my dear students, please arrange the language by yourself for solving these problems. Okay, now I am going to solve question number 2 from your exercise 11.3. The question number 2 is here. The three different points A, B and C are collinear. Find the value of t. We need to find out the value of t. Here is t, here is also t. My dear students, the 3 points are collinear, this is given. So the slope of AB and the slope of BC are equal to each other, right? So first of all, our task will be to find out the slope of AB and the slope of BC. Then we will create an equation, then from that equation we will solve the value of t. Okay. Now for the solution, I am going to erase this one. Now question number is 2. Question number 2, first of all, the three different points, given that the 3 points A, the point A is T1, the point B is 2, 4, and point C is 1t. Given that the 3 points A, B and C are collinear. So the slope of the lines AB and BC will be equal to each other. Okay, now the slope of AB and the slope of BC are equal to each other. Now we are going to find out the slope of AB. The slope of AB is what? Slope of AB, okay? Slope of AB is equal to, my dear students, A and B. So slope of AB is equal to y1 minus y2. So 1 minus 4 will be our numerator, divide by our denominator will be x1 minus x2. So t minus 2. It's t minus 2. Okay. And also the slope of BC. Slope of BC is equal to what? B and C. These 2 points are now, okay. So it is y1 is 4 minus y2 is t. So 4 minus t divide by x1 minus x2 is 2 minus 1. Is 2 minus 1. Now my dear students, as these 3 points are collinear, so the slope are equal to each other. We have already declared this one. So we can write down this one, that is 1 minus 4 divided by t minus 2 equal to 4 minus t divided by 2 minus 1. We can consume this one. 1 minus 4 equal to minus 3 divided by t minus 2, and this one 4 minus t is remain unchanged here, and 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So we can write down therefore is minus 3 divided by t minus 2, that's equal to 4 minus t divided by 1. Okay, now by the cross multiplication we can solve the value of t. Okay, now cross multiplication I am going to do this one. So t minus 2 into 4 minus t, that's equal to minus 3 into 1. Imply that this t will be distributed with the 4 minus t. So t multiplied with 4 minus t, and minus 2 is also be distributed with 4 minus t. That's equal to minus 3 into 1, so it will be minus 3. Now my dear students, this is simple multiplication of t into 4. So 4t minus t into t, it will be minus t square. Now minus 2 and 4, it will be minus 8. Minus 2 and minus t, it will be plus twice t. Okay, that's equal to minus 3. Now I am going to subtract this, to add these two. Okay, this t terms and this is also t term. So we'll find out minus t square in the front, 4t and 2t will make plus 6t minus 8. That's equal to minus 3. Now my dear students, in the front we have the minus sign. In the top of this, in the highest term, it has a minus sign. I don't like this one. So we will multiply both the sides by 1. If we multiply both the sides by minus 1, it's minus 1, then it will be what? It will be t square minus 6t plus 8. All the sign will be changed, okay, because I am going to multiply with minus 1 in the both side of this equation. Then it will be my plus t square minus 6t plus 8. That's equal to plus 3. So it will be 3 here, okay. Now I am going to the right side. It's 3 can be transferred to the left side. If we transfer this 3 to the left side, it will be minus 3, okay. So imply that t square minus 6t plus 8 minus 3, that's equal to 0. Imply that t square minus 6t plus 5, that's equal to 0. Now it's a middle term fact is coming here. We need to find out the value of t. So t square, it's 5. It will be 2 and 3. It's 5t. Okay. It will be 5 and 1. Okay. It's 5t minus t plus 5. That's equal to 0. Imply that t will be common. It's t minus 5 will be there. Now we can take minus 1 as common. It will be t minus 5. So t minus 5 we can take common. T minus 5. Then we will have t minus 1. That's equal to 0. So from this equation we can write down t minus 5 equal to 0 or t minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. Now I am writing this one. I am writing this one here. Okay. I have no space in the bottom. That's why I am writing here. So we can write down therefore t minus 5 equal to 0 or t minus 1 equal to 0. T minus 5 equal to 0, or we can write down t minus 1 equal to 0. So my dear students, if we transfer this 5 in the right side, we will have t equal to 5, or dear students, if we transfer 1 in the right side, we will have t equal to 1. So the value of t may be 5 or 1 because the 3 lines, 3 points is A, B and C are collinear, okay, for the value of t equal to 5 and or 1. If the value of t equal to 5 or if the value of t equal to 1, then that 3 line will be collinear, okay. That means the 3 line will be lies into the same straight line. I hope dear students you have understood the today's lecture and you have understood how to solve this one, okay. See you again inshallah in the next class. You have no homework today, so chill yourself, okay. Till then, Allah.